Hey Jason, can you hear me? Jason, can you hear me? Okay, I think you can. How are you, Jason? I hope I got this. I don't know. I'm feeling you can't hear me. I'm not mute. Mm. Oh, so you can hear me. Okay. I hope I do. I don't know. We'll see what happens, Jason. I'll just chat until people come in. I guess it's just you and I for now. But okay. So how's the weather over there? Is it bad? Is it good? Is it hot? Here it's been 115. It's been too hot. Hot, hot. Yeah, way too hot here in Arizona. But yeah, Jason, I will start talking, but I want to wait until more people show up. I mean, it's very important, this message, which my title is called Children Are Our Future. Let's see who shows up, Jason. But it's been hot here. I hope it cools down. I am talking. Well, because no one's here yet. Just saying. Mm. But not that many people are here yet, Jason. But I'll just wait. Hey, Jimbo. Hey, long time no see. It's been a long time, Jimbo. So, hey, Jimbo, you still owe me that interview. Still waiting. But how are you, Jimbo? How's over there in Canada? Hope everything's doing good over there compared to here. I hope around the world is getting better. Been a bit ill, but much better. Oh, I hope you do get better, Jimbo. What was wrong? Did you have the virus? I hope not. Yeah, Jason. He. I would love to interview Jimbo. Okay, no virus. You would like to talk about a few of flat Earth things? I am skin and bones. What? You lost weight, Jimbo, from being sick? Is that how bad you were? Oh wow. In 2 months? Let's see, Tennessee Catcher. Wow, Jimbo, sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad you're doing better. I'm glad to hear it though. Wow, that is a lot for 2 months. Sorry, for 2 months. What was wrong if you don't mind me asking you? You were related health issues. Oh, okay. Oh, February. Hey JB, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. I still have to hit my kidney. Oh, wow. Oh, that, that is a big ouch, Jason. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you're doing better, Jimbo. JB, how are you doing? It's a joke. Kidney trauma. Everybody's quiet. Okay. Um, listen, what I was gonna talk about, it was about the children. I guess I'm gonna start it now because I don't want to get late. But I've been talking about how much we need to stand up for the children, the generations behind us, and I've been saying it for a while. And the thing is that I am so happy to see now parents standing up for the children, not just theirs, for the children. And what they're doing in California is a start, and I'm so grateful and blessed that they're doing it because we should all, in every country, in every state, we should all stand up for the generations that will come behind us. And I've seen this twice in California, and I am so happy to see it. Really, I saw a video where they went to CNN and they were demanding, of course, to save the children. But we all need to save the children. They're in risk. We all need to protect them. If they're your old children, if you don't have children, still protect them. We all have a voice that we can use to help and to protect these children. Not just, just what you call it, any kind of child. Those are abused. Those are who knows where they're at, and we need to also stand for them because they also are in bondage. They're in darkness, hold in darkness, you can say. And we need to stand up for those children too as well. And stand up for abortion because they're also children of the world. And when I was speaking about it so many times on my live stream, Jose, hold on a minute. But when I was talking about the children, how we're supposed to protect them after all these years, now it comes to the point that we need to start protecting the children. Um, this is not going to be very easy for any adult to protect these children. It's going to be a very hard fight, but with Father on our side, we can conquer all this. We can. for the sake of the children. And they are the ones that are being affected. Just go back in your time when you were a child, how you were laughing. It doesn't matter what you went through, basically, like I went through in my childhood. But I look back and I see things that made me happy, things that I did in sports, um, work and as a teenager. And, I go back a lot of good things. And I see myself and I picture myself with the children today that they're laughing, they're having a good time, especially the ones that are already in more into school, those that are starting school, those that are excited to start school. Those are the ones that we need to start standing up for, especially the ones that are already seeing it, the ones that don't understand, the ones that the parents have not spoke to them about. Those are the ones that we need to stand up. I think it's time for us to stand up for sure, for all of them. Walter Williams, hi, nice to see you. Nice to hear you too. You minding hopefully cat. Arties, hi, welcome. Thank you guys for coming. And I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Arties. I'm blessed as well. Very happy. But like I was talking about the children, there are so many children in the world that need to be explained what's going on. They have the right to know. And there's many reasons. You can think of many reasons why you need to tell them. And, people are talking about it. And if they're at someone's house or even in your own home, your adults are talking about it. And the children are hearing that and they're freaking out because they don't understand. They know that they're all fearing in some way the parents or the adults. And we need to explain to the children what's going on. Again, they have the right, they know what's right, what's wrong. The little ones, I understand not to say much. But those that do understand, even teenagers, they need to know what's going on. They need to know that our rights, our freedom, everything is almost slipping away from our hands. But chaos is not going to end after the elections. It's going to continue. And it's going to be a fight because, of course, the elections really. And this is also a test for us as well as a nation, as we're supposed to be unity, how we're supposed to defend this country, how we're supposed to defend our generation. This is our time to show that we are strong and we are united as a country. There is so much division in this country and around the world that is going to continue if really, honestly, we just need to stand up for your family. It hurts me more to see the children go through it because there's no really words to tell what's going on and just the truth. But it is hard to explain that because if I was in their shoe, I would tell my children what's going on, but at the same time, it's hurting you to tell them because you want to keep them safe. You don't want them to be all worrying and fear mongering, but they also need to know the truth so they won't have fear and that they know what's going on around them. Mm. But I think that parents need to stand up for the rights of their children, whether for their lives, for their, them growing up, and they have to right to, they have a right to have a family. They have the right to live like we did. But the difference between us and them, we had a better life than what they're going to go through. And these children need a lot of love, especially those that we don't know where they're at or being abused at home or any kind of emotional what they're going through. There's been cases that here in the United States that has grown where there is more abuse at home than there ever been when they've been in school. Mm. So it does affect the children in many ways. They need to interact with their age and, to communicate. So when they grow up, they can communicate there. They can interact with people. But what's going on is not helping them so they can interact and know people, their age and, just to play around just like normal children. And they're not having that right now. Um, I know that we start school here August 17th, which they started August 4th on the at home. But they need to have those people to interact, to talk to, so they can have it. It's like a skill, in other words, where they can skill their communication and trust and, you know, love each other as friends. And it has a lot of things to do positive. And so right now they're at home, all, going to school on the laptop, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a good thing. And because it's homeschooling, you know what you're homeschooling, but still you're teaching the school way still because you're getting the information from a teacher that you see on the internet like Zoom. They see their students. It's the same thing, the same teaching, but the difference is that they're not communicating all together as a group or as a just communicate really and interact, mingle in other words. And you see these children, they're asking why are we doing homework at home and being taught at home. Those are kind of questions these children are asking their parents. And like I said, the parents, it's hard to explain, but they need to let them know what's going on, why the mask, why being home and not in school. Tell them about the virus, which we all know what's going on with that. And a lot of parents will be deceived to give the vaccine to their children. Mm. And I'm pretty sure before school or during school, I don't know. But I have a feeling it's before school. I hope I'm wrong. And those are the things that a parent have to decide too for the safety of their child. I know in California I already started taking the children away from the parents because the parents are against the vaccine. And we're going to see that more and more often. Hopefully not, but if I already started, you never know. And it's crazy how the children are gonna suffer. Hey Kim, welcome. I'm not watching chat, y'all, but I hope y'all are speaking your mind about what I'm speaking about. Hey Mark, I will love your input, what I'm saying. I would love to hear your thoughts. Hey, Becky, how you been? Long time no see. If anybody don't know each other, just introduce yourselves. Like Artie, nobody hardly know Artie, Mark, Kim, and Becky. Of course, everybody knows Jason. Some of you know each other, but it's a thing. You know, I want to say something. Those that put thumbs down, um, many blessings to you. It's not gonna hurt me. It's not gonna do me harm. You know, when those that put the thumbs down is because they feel the presence of Father. That's how I see it. And if you don't like the topic or whatever the case may be, many blessings. You know, it's not gonna get to me because I know Father is with me, and I know that He cares for all His children. Doesn't matter how old we are, we're all His children. So put a thumbs down. Blessings. It's not gonna hurt me. It's not gonna do nothing. I'm not here for that, honestly. And I'm just here to give out what I'm supposed to do. Because I care for people, and if you don't care for people, then that's your issue. That's all your thoughts. How you feel, that's your feelings. I can't change them. But what I can say is that Father will touch your heart. For sure. And so, again, many blessings. But going back to my topic, I get a kick out of it. Thumbs down, let's hate children. Exactly. I'm doing good, Mark. I'm doing good. Uh, good for you. I only have a few Walter, um, I'll try. I don't know about FPB. I mean, I don't know if you have his email. I don't know. I haven't talked to him for almost going to 6 months, so I don't know, Walter. So I'm pretty sure he might be watching and hearing, seeing what you're saying. Hopefully he gets, a hold of you. But I will just put your link so I can make sure I have your channel so I can go stop by. Limestone is often done by people who are jealous. True, Artie. I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, what matters is that whatever they're going through, only Father knows. And like you said, many blessings. It used to get to me way, way back in the, in flatter, but right now it doesn't bother me one bit. You still came, you still heard a little bit. Just that little tiny bit, Father will touch you. So it doesn't bother me one bit. I just bless them. So, I'm not gonna get upset or say bad things or whatever the case may be, but nah, it's okay. So, Kimberly, I hope you're doing okay in Canada. Everything's doing good. If you guys are still locked down, I don't know. But yeah, everyone. start thinking about the future of the children. The children are the ones that are being affected at this moment. Again, I also put in the description from my friend, and she didn't want me to put her name out there, and I won't do it for the sake of what she told me. But she was diagnosed with cirrhosis. She's very young. She has two small children, a young little boy and her daughter. And they're both very small, young. And she was diagnosed and she needs treatment every month. She told me until about 6 months. I don't know, to be honest. But then her PayPal is in the description. If you could donate whatever, a dollar, $2, whatever that Father puts in your heart, just help her out for the sake of the children and think of their children needing their mom. I mean, that's the best gift to give to a child is that their mom will be okay. And at this time, the way things are, they need their mom more than ever. And it hurts me because she's a very good friend. And I know she's watching. And it touches me because she's like a sister. And I met her on Flutter, and we've been very close since. And she lives in Cali. But we have to think of these children that they need their mom more than ever. And those are the only ones she has. These two children that are precious to her. And she was already preparing some stuff to make everything was fine for the kids. And when she said that, I asked her what's going on because I felt like something was wrong with her because I haven't heard from her, and I kept on sending her messages. And I don't know, suddenly she came in my heart, in my mind. I text her, I send her a message, and she replies to tell me what's going on. So she really needs everybody's help. Um, like I said, I don't know how long this treatment's gonna last. All I know, she said 6 months, but she needs to see the doctor again and to make sure that how much they're gonna charge her for the treatment, exactly the amount. And I remember thought I was gonna do this for any people that I knew, friends here, or even like I met her on Flutter. I never thought I would do something like this. You see, Father brings the people to me for a reason, and I'm very close to her, and I know Amiga, you're watching. Te amo mucho. I love you, sis, and everything's gonna be okay. I promise that I was not gonna mention your name, so um, you have a friend. I'm almost like an aunt to your kids. I just wish I could say your name because everybody knows you and flatter. But I have to respect what you want me to do. But everything's gonna be okay. this is one of the reasons why I fight for the children, because a lot of time they need their parents, they need a loved one, and a lot of time nobody's there for them, and we need it. I want to be there for her, and I hope everybody will be there for her as well. You know, my father died of so sorry. My father died from that too, and I know how it feels as a child. And you don't have to drink or do anything to have that sickness, that to be diagnosed with that. Because for some reason you have it. And when my father died because he drank a lot, and one of the reasons why I don't drink. And it does take a lot from your body. This sickness, it takes a lot of your strength, especially if you're worried how to pay the treatment. Lord my God. Um, you guys. Okay, sorry. But anyways, just really think about it. Let Father put it in your heart to help her out. Um, I know there's already one that donated it something to her, and I thank you very much. And I'm not gonna mention your name, but thanks. And I know she appreciated it. She told me to tell you. Um, again, just think of her children too. They also are the ones that are going to be affected by all this. She hasn't told her children, which I don't blame her. And but one day she might have to. I don't know. That's up to her. But again, te amo mucho, amiga. I love you, sis. And I'm here for you. You know my number. You know how to get a hold of me. So I hope you're watching and seeing this, because this is for you and for your children. And it's just how things work out. When I talk about children, things come up in my mind with the news I got with my friend, and what she's going through and her children, and what's going on with this world and their children, and the children that don't have parents, children that are lost somewhere, who knows where they're at. And I think about them. I think about every child like that. You're supposed to care, you're supposed to protect them, you're supposed to be there, not hurt them, abuse them, or abort them. They have a chance to live. Father blesses us with a child to love them, to protect them, to care for them. And a lot of times, these children are being abused or aborted. Or parents, mothers that don't eat right, nutrition, that the babies are born small, or someone on drugs that are, the children have drugs in their system. They have withdrawals. They can get out of it, but it takes time. All these children that we bring in this world, they should not be suffering. Just like us, we shouldn't went through a lot neither. This is why, as an adult, we should put ourselves back into their shoes. And the parents need to start smelling the coffee to see what's really going around them, because it does affect the family, affect your children, affects your marriage, affects everything, your financials, everything. And this is why family needs to be strong together, talk to each other, communicate, trust each other, do a plan, a backup plan, be ready, be prepared as a family, and not divided, no division as a family, because it's never going to work. But if we poor as a family, then things will be better, because there's communication, there's trust. But at this time, at this moment, what we're all going through in this world, communication is the key at this moment. And communicate with your children, your teens, even adults. That communicate. That's the key, is the communication. But a lot of times it's hard to communicate with people that are, no offense, please, that are hard-headed mind, that they don't want to listen their way and their way only, which reality, it doesn't work that way. It will never work that way. It has to be both, or no way. Hey Corey, welcome. I didn't even see you were here. Right about that, Jason. Very weak with him. Well, Jason, it is easy to forgive after justice has been done. I look at the other way, Jason. I think you're supposed to give forgiveness before justice. And the reason why is because the forgiveness in your heart is the most important key is to forgive right there and then. And then justice will come. You don't have to worry about it. But if you wait for justice and forgive them, were you able to get to that person to forgive them? This is why it's important. It's forgiveness is first, and let it be as God wants it, our Father, for justice. But again, forgiveness is the first thing that we should do. It's up to anybody, but that's what I would do, and I'm pretty sure Father would do the same thing. And that's how I see it. Still want to, yeah. We will all have justice what we've done against each other. But again, in my point, in my ways of thinking and seeing, is that for me it's more important forgiveness first, so Father can forgive you, and that justice won't come hard on you as well. But again, I watch it as I wash my hands after I ask for forgiveness and forgive others. After that, I wash my hands and I'm done. I'm over with it. And if justice comes. That's up to Father and that person. I'm washed my hands. I'm done. I'm over that for sure. But everyone's different. Everybody has different thoughts, different feelings. That's what I would do, and I'm pretty sure Father would too. So, um, anybody wants to put their input about the children? I mean, this is what the title is about. I'll flip the switch. You flip the switch, Jason. Okay. Okay. What do you all think about what I just talked about? The children, the generations that are behind us. Doesn't matter what country you're at. I'm talking about the whole world, the children, the generations. What do y'all think? What do you think, Jason? Corey? Kim? Anyone? Okay, I'm waiting, Jason. Corey, what do you think? Give me your thoughts on it, on your children. What do you think? We're all the children here. Yeah, we are all children, but we still have to fight for those children. We're a child inside that never came out from you. You'll always be a child. Things that you never had, things that you wish you had, things um, that you grew up with love. So we all feel that same little girl, little boy inside of us that never came out to be happy, to enjoy life. And when you're an adult, you still have that little child. Children. I'm sorry, guys. My voice is just for a reason I can't talk. But the children are inside of us, and we sometimes want that child to come out. And when it does come out, you see the totally different. You become who you are. You become how Father made you. You become more happier. But when you still have them inside, the little girl, the little boy, you're holding off to be happy. You're holding on to something that happened to you when you were little, or you didn't have when you were little, or you didn't get when you were little. And now as adults, you have what you wanted, but yet you haven't let go as a child to come out, to flourish as a flower, and who you really are. Because a lot of times we close ourselves. And I say it for myself. We close ourselves from people, from not hanging around with people. Um, and that child that was out ended up coming back in and never came out again. So when you're older, that little child comes out because you're happy. You're happy married, you're happy having a child, you're happy being with someone, you're happy for a lot of reasons. And that child comes out. And I know that because I lived it. And, you know, it's just the way I think, the way I feel. Not everybody thinks the same or feel the same, but that's who I am. And a child that was in me came out, and I was happy for a few years, and then that child again went back in because more things happened to me. And now since I'm older and wiser and happier, that child came out finally, and she's been happy since. And like I said, there's so much. A lot of you don't know me, but hopefully one day you'll know me completely. And this is why I know Father exists. This is how I know when Father speaks to my heart. This is how I know Father loves me. This is how I know Father's been with me from day one. Because I lived it. Cats lived it. Where I got closer to my Father since I was 7. I began my journey. But I had to go through a lot to understand where I'm at today. But at the same time, my happiness came out. My little child. And we go back in time and think of your happiness. You feel the same way when you come out as a child. When you're an adult, you start to think the happy things as a child. But you also think about the bad. But I don't think about the bad. I always think about the goodness as a child, as God made me, as my spirit, my soul is. It is the way it is today. It's just I hit myself. I remember my mom used to say, "You're talking to too many strangers. Something's gonna happen to you." This was when I was in my teenage years, and I told my mom, "That's who I am. You know, I get along with everybody else, say hi to a lot of people, and that's who I am. I can't change who I am." I really did it when I was little. So, but we all go through it. Not just me. A lot of us. And then that goes back to as a child, think about yourself in those shoes of those children that are behind us as well. Put yourself in their shoes for once, for a second. Put yourself in their shoes. Oh, or when you go to the store, or somewhere you look at a child happy, but at the same time inside of them they worry, they have fear because they're wearing a mask and they're trying to still cope to understand the reason. Then that's when you should stop little by little being a child. And that's the way I see it today. I don't know what else to tell you, but that's how I feel. And like I said, everyone thinks different. That's your thoughts. That I respect it. How you feel, what you think, and what you know. I respect that. I'm just saying we need to protect the children at this moment, at this time, and what's going on, and explain to them. Tell them love them, hold them tight, hug them every single day, love them every day. Tell them because we don't know what chaos is coming, which is not a good chaos. It's not a good thing. It's gonna be a lot of chaos. It's coming, especially in that country. Um, again, I have to hold on to my father, just like you all should hold on to father or reach out to him. It's up to you. Um, but he's the only way out of all this chaos, all of it, the storm that we're going through. He's the only way. He's the only one. Yeah, I agree, Kim. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to keep our children in home. You know, that's what they're saying because they're gonna affect more children. But their immune system is stronger than an adult, stronger than my age. And but for some reason they don't want them home. So I don't understand either. What did Corey say? And they going to blah blah blah. Returning to school. Yeah, I was outside. Things have changed and not for the better. Really, Jason? I think okay. Many states will be to school. Yeah, Jason, not here in Arizona yet until the 17th. But how long will that take, Jason? Will it take for them to go the rest of the year in school, or will it happen like it did this year? That's a big to think about because the way I see it, it's going to happen again where they're going to stay home. So, oh, okay, weather here is hot and sunny too much. Escape, where are you from? And welcome, by the way. Able to protect the weather based on time. It's colder here, colder than normal. Really, Kim? Is it? I thought it was summer there. Is it winter, Kim? Escape, you must be in Canada too. And return way too much. Mm, it's summer too. Oh wow. So you have cold and you have hot in Canada. What's the the borderline to Canada, Ontario? Is it east or is it toward what is it? Northwest Ontario? Anybody can tell me? Kim, where's Ontario at? What is the boundaries of the borderline of the United States? What state? Or northern? So that's almost like northwest, I think. North of Maine. Okay. So what's the borderline of Montana in Canada? Because I know Montana wants to be part of Canada. They don't want to be part of the United States. Part of that next race. It's been hot here. It's been right now. It's been like today's 115, 114. We've been very hot here. Ontario is the Mideastern part of Canada. Okay. So Escape, what is the borderline of Montana and Canada? You can watch them manipulate weather here. So that shows us, Jason, what they're doing to our state, to each state, right? Oh, okay. So watch one. Oh, that name escaped Saskatchewan. I think that's the native name, right? Radar is only United States. It's somewhere here. Yeah, same here. It's somewhere here. You can say way to summer. We can't even go to the lake or go to the polls or go to movies, which I don't go anyways, but people are used to that. But we for sure we can't go to the lake. But, let's see, it's almost an hour. So now we're gonna talk about weather. Um, the strange thing is that we haven't had rain, which they call monsoon rain. We haven't had any, and it's weird because we always have them in June. And we haven't had any. And I thought it was gonna rain yesterday and nothing. I don't know about today. It seems like it's windy. I hear it. Isn't as powerful as thought, but it's like, so harp is worse than next red, Jason. Hmm. But anyways, I hope everybody understood what I was trying to say about the children. There's more energy. Yes. Okay. About children make music and cover songs. Hello, welcome. What's with these people who get given? I don't get it. Okay. Mhm. Oh, I know music. I don't either, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, sometimes people are here for thumbs up or views. I'm not. I'm just here to for father. That's all I know. Um, but yeah, it's okay that we're here. But thanks for your kind words, Meeps. It could be a lot of reasons. I mean, it could be that person I'm always thinking it is. Um, yeah, they're mean and nasty. If you all haven't heard Meeps, check him out. Put his link, Jason. We had a lot of trials here. Wow. You guys getting a lot of rain, Corey, in South Dakota? Lakotas from there, South and North Dakota. Yeah, people I don't like and just like it's true and thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Meeps. But it doesn't bother me honestly. It used to, way back, but not anymore. A lot of rain. Yeah, so do we, Corey. We need water big time. Our lakes, we have so many lakes around us, but there's one especially, it's called Lake Pleasant. And Lake Pleasant used to be where you go to the low part, right, and you keep going up and up and up. And you have all this lake. The more you go up, the more lake you have. But where they used to go swimming in the lower part, where it's very low, now you have to go up another step up, and that is called the lower lake instead, because you don't have this down here anymore. So our lakes are drying up little by little, and we do need the rain, but we do have water reserve. We have plenty of that, thank God. That helps our farmers to irrigation the crops. So we have plenty of that, but it's still drying. We still need water, rain, and I think all the lakes are the same. But as I know, that lake is. I went to, let me see, last year I went to the lake, and it looked the same to me. Another lake, not Lake Pleasant. Um, it's called Saguaro Lake, and that's by Roosevelt. Let me see. Something lake is there. Another lake. But yeah, you need rain, Corey. Cats kind of don't bother me either. On one level, it's much deeper than that with me. can't explain that right now. The direction human nature is heading at this time. Yeah, true. Me, I agree. Um, Let me see. You come live all the time, Meet? I'm still waiting for it to come up. Oh, okay. Maybe so all you do is music and cover songs. Cool. I need to look some of your music. You don't go live very often. Okay. It's still the channel looks interesting with music on. Hmm. But yeah, I guess it was meant for me to talk about the children today. I mean, we're seeing these children don't understand themselves because holding a sign, which I won't go there too much, but holding a sign, and why are these children holding signs of racist and when they don't really understand it? And if they do know a little, it's because, again, us as parents, I say us because I put myself, not yet having me, but these parents need to watch what they say in front of the children as well. Because they're out there with these big signs, which is so sad to see them there. As a safety is one, and two, because they don't know what they're standing for, and three, they might be confused. But again, parents need to start smelling the coffee. Born Eraser, hey, welcome. Thank you for coming. I made me write and record my own. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I'll check out your channel because it looks interesting. We'll see. So, but I don't know when I'm going live with time with Jason, with who else? My amiga. Um, there's a few people that want to come on the panel. Hopefully, Bamboo, um, um, Road Eddie or Road Trip Eddie. There's another person I'm trying to get on. I sent her a message for to just talk about natives tribes because she is a native in Canada, and I would like to talk to her about it. So I have all that planned. Hopefully, everybody will answer back. But those are my plans. I know two of them are. I just gotta figure out what date, and then I'll wait on the other one. But anybody that is native that I know are welcome on the panel when we talk about it or any topic. if you're interested. Um, you can come on, but I just have to not, how can I say, make sure there's no trolls on there, for one. But yeah, things that get needed. Yeah, we do need you, Jason. I've been waiting for him for a while. Yeah, yeah, I'm always buying mics, but yeah, it's because I'm not talking right to the mic. Thanks, Meeps, but I'm not. I have to hold my mic up to my lips, my mouth, so I can talk. But, and Jimbo too. Yeah, well, Jimbo, there's a lot of questions still. I need to ask him what he has found so far. Hopefully he gets better, Jimbo, if you're watching. So that way he can come on. We can also have Artie's. He knows a lot of history. You could say Bamboo knows a lot of history. I mean, there's so many people that we can talk to about a lot of things. Yeah, he is brilliant. Yeah, he's smart. Mhm. Just like other people I know that are very smart and talented. Um, Sometimes I think I don't, but I don't know. I'm still thinking of that. But yeah, I would love Jimbo to come back. I also have time as well. It sounds great. You need another introvert. Be on Windows PC. I am on Windows. I'm on Windows 10. It's my mic. It has to be my mic. So I have to go get one. Hopefully tomorrow. It might have to be tomorrow. But yes, Meeps, I agree. Yeah, I bought another laptop because it was doing a lot of stuff on StreamYard. It was going crazy. I just couldn't do any panels with anybody. But not since I got a new laptop, which is a 8.0 something. But anyways, I got it and it works a lot better. I haven't had problems with StreamYard, thank God, since I got it. So it's mainly my mic. I'm just picking up loud cat. It's okay, Meeps. It's cool. No worries. But maybe one day I'll have something because I like to sing. We sing at karaoke at Squashes on Fridays. So yeah, it's like a Fridays karaoke, and we have a lot of fun. I mean, I'm not a perfect singer or anything, but we have a lot of fun. Jesus, what are you guys laughing about? But yeah. Anyways, I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, anything. Let's see what I have heard today. Of course, rest in peace. Donald Trump's brother passed away, so rest in peace. You know, this is what I mean. Things can happen anytime, but many people are with this moment with Donald Trump, our president, since he lost his brother. So Rest in peace. For real, that's a fact. Thanks for narration. And if you guys don't know who's Trump's brother, I mean, if you didn't hear about him, he passed away, I think this morning or yesterday. I don't remember, but he passed away. It was yesterday. So I guess he knows who wins the election now. Yeah, exactly. Escape. Okay. And yet don't have to be a professional vocal pitch. Anything, everything, just singing. Yeah, no. Yeah, I agree. I try. I try to sing it out of my heart as much as I can. But I have fun. I have fun every Friday. I try to at least try to be there every Friday. But I have fun. And there's other days that he'll come live and we'll also sing that day. It's just to have fun. It's nothing, why we're there or, to hear this and that. We're just, a lot of times we have fun. You like singing, Corey? I think we all can sing if we put our mind to it. I don't know how to sing. I really don't. I had a chance when when I was little. My brother sang, but I decided to work instead. Yeah. Sing for my But yeah, I need to check out your channel, Meeps, if you write music. Is that what kind of music you write, Meeps? Is it country? Is it rock? Is it metallic? Is it oldies or what? I can't sing. I sound like it. Okay. No, no, boy. That sounds like a broken record. Same old, same old. Waiting for me to answer. I deserve that old channels and moments of madness. Long story. I was up to Squash's channel on that old channel. Sure, and I write whatever comes out of me. Awesome. Hey, Bass, welcome. Nice to see you again. Mr. President Reagan started with the right to get the job done. Yeah, Bass. Same thing with President John F. Kennedy as well. Meeps, Squash has a backup channel. I don't know if you have that link, but his other channel, he got a strike, so he's using his backup channel. So I can't get the link because I'll mess up on my Hangout, my live stream. But he does have a backup meet where we all go. Jason goes there too. He's been going there for a while. So, but yeah, we have fun. There you go, Meeps. That's his link. We sing all different kinds of songs, country. I like to sing more country, but I think it was Friday, I was singing different kinds, like the 70s, the oldies, country, the oldie country. I mean, I was just back and forth. So it was pretty good. So, to continue. Yeah, I just saw today a channel spoke on a topic about 4 days ago. And Trump knows what he's doing, but he stopped it going back. Yes, I agree with you. I mean, babe. Wait, I'm reading two things at once. Okay, POTUS is going to be ending the Federal Reserve back on the gold standard and other countries will follow back currency. Yeah, that's like the 1800s, right? When they had the gold and silver. But they were going back in the 1800s, the 1900s, I think. Somewhere around there. Anybody? I can tell you that I respect President Trump and his bad trust. It sends people in here I like him too, but well, just say this, Meeps. If you love your country and you stand for your country and you stand for your flag and you stand for freedom, the Constitution, you stand for your Second Rights Amendment, you stand for all that, then Trump will be the one that to give us that still. If not, like what's going on with the riots and all that BS, then you're standing against your own country. If you look at the sports, what they're doing, kneeling down instead of doing the flag, that is a disgrace to our country, from my eyes and a lot of people's eyes. And a lot of people that used to see sports are no longer going to support sports because they're there because of taxpayers, to be honest. They're there for that. But if there's no one supporting that team, any kind of sports, then they won't have any money coming in the pockets. And this is where a lot of people have to understand is hit where it hurts, which is their pocket. We as consumers are the ones that brought these people to be rich in the industry of movies or singers or any kind of sport. We are the ones that paid them to be where they're at. And if if I was supporting the sports, I want to be supporting. I never look at sports much. I used to, but not anymore. It's been a long time because I'm also played sports. But this really hurts because it's our country. It's something that we stand for, something that they stand for before. Don't know why now they don't, but we are. I want my constitution rights. I want the children to have their constitution rights instead of being a communist or socialist country. Um, so yeah, I mean Trump. There's a lot of things I don't agree with our president, but he is the best choice that we got at this moment. And nothing else I could say. But reference Trump Canada. Oh, you're from PUK. I know I can. James Stewart. Smith, Washington. Oh, Amen on that, Lord. Yeah, Beth. I hope so. Hi, Otter. Welcome. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Um, yeah, I mean, me. It's sad that we don't know what's going on in UK or other countries, same as you all don't know what's really happening in our country. But I think I'm gonna go back in the 1700s or the 1600s. Let me think straight before I give wrong false statements. Mm. Okay, I'm gonna say the 1600s between the 1800s. When they No, it's the 1800s. Now I remember when they fought for freedom in Mexico. They fought for a lot of reasons, for their flag, for their freedom, for their land. And at that time, they didn't have no guns. They didn't have no rifles. All they had is their machetes, knives to fight against other countries that came and invade um, Mexico. And but and then they started to get guns from countries, okay, and that's how they started to defend themselves. But they respect, and this is why they fought, is for their flag. If they see anyone burning a flag, having a tattoo of their flag, or using it as a like a clothes, cover your body, a flag, or if you have it on your car, or anything that has to do with the flag, you are put in jail for days, and also you will pay a fine. That's how strict they are with their flag, which this is what we should do in our own country for the same reason, to respect our flags. Don't burn our flag. There's a meaning behind the flag. It doesn't matter what kind of flag, but as long as it's the United States flag, same like Mexico, they fought for that. And let me tell you, you do anything, they don't play around. You're in jail. Right there and then, if you've seen it. I remember there was a singer, I forgot her name. She showed up, okay, and she was on the stage and she was wearing the um the flag of Mexico. They arrested her on the stage right there and then. I don't know how much thousands she had to pay. But that's how serious they are in their own country. And that's what we should do, the same thing. Or I think every country. But I'm talking especially about my country. That we should also put some kind of a law on not to burn our flags. If you hear from another country and you come and burn our flags, then, what's the use being here? Right? Those are my thoughts. But yeah. We should take an example of Mexico of their flags, respecting it. That's why they fought for it. That's why we fought for it, the freedom. And that is how I see it, that we should run our country for the flag. And I I don't wear a hat, but I tip my hat to them because they're doing something good for their country. And a lot of people shed their blood as well for the flag, for their country. And let me tell you, to this date, they're still respecting their flags. And I'm telling you, they don't mess around with their flags. They're locked up. Period. No doubt about it. So that's what we should do in our own country. Hey Kevin, hi, welcome. Photos now controls the United Kingdom. And otherwise, okay, cat eyes, you're a very kind part in my being. America from the part of the UK. Know about the Mexican Revolution. Yeah, well, we always had a problem through our borders for a long time, and but what I'm talking about is our flags being burnt in our own country, and put in an example how our country should be respecting our flag, um, singing our song, you name it, respecting this country. And I'm telling you, over there it's so totally different. And you get locked up. If you don't believe me, search it and you'll find it. But you will get locked up for sure. And you don't want to be locked up in the prison in Mexico because it's not like here where you get everything for free. Over there, it's totally different. Okay, thanks, me. Before in California, I didn't do anything, just a witness. Paid a mental basis to go against he don't see you're welcome. Yeah. Think good thoughts. Hi, welcome. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing good, Kevin. I'm blessed. I'm happy. Very happy. Um, and I just wanted to let you guys know about the children again. Father, again, has put it in my heart to talk about the children. And what I saw in California is that it's a start. Save our children. Um, we need to save our children. And no more abortions, no more pizza gates, no more, you name it. They're standing up now, and I am so grateful to see that. But there is more to be done for a lot of parents to stand up for the children and the children of the world. This is my topic, basically. And again, if you see how much hunger there are that the children are going through, um, their their mental, emotions, all different kinds of emotions they're going through at this moment, confusion, um, they don't understand, they're missing their friends, they feel like they're locked up, I mean, everything has stripped away from them at this moment. We don't know how long this is gonna last. They're going back to school on the 17th here. Some states already started. But how long will that last? We don't know. So we just have to be ready and prepared for the children. For the children's sake. Every time I talk about children, there must be a reason. But yeah, that's what my title was. And my concern is the children. It's always been and it will always be until I'm done living in this world that I always say it's not my home. Um, but yeah, we must pray for them. We must guide them to the right path instead of let them go to the destruction way, you can say. But at this time, at this moment, is what worries me about the children. You know, parents are feeling like father doesn't hear them when he does. Um, our hopes are shrinking. Our faith is shrinking. When this is the most important to show our faith and to show our hope to others, not to worry, Father is in the midst of the storm. And I'm not just saying our country, I'm saying around the world. We just have to hold on to Him and and keep reaching out to Him. He's the only way that we can overcome this storm, by just holding on and having faith and believing, mostly believing that He will take care of this big storm. He will. But a lot of people don't believe in Him still. And it's sad because in the midst of our storms, in our own life and what we're going through, you got to look back and say, how do I get out of that problem? The only way you got out of it is by the grace of Father. That's the only way I can say it. That's all I know. To say, hey, welcome. Big love from UK. Yeah. All UKs are here. In Canada. Kim left. Exactly, babe. They are in every country. There are good and there are bad, evil, in other words, in each country. And that's what I was going to explain. In the 1800s, when they had this revolution, and no offense in Catholic, I have nothing, but I'm just going back as what I know, is that in that time, the priest, if somebody, which in those days were natives, right? And in that time were native tribes. They come to the Father, of course, and we're talking about poor people, and they will confess to a Father. And at that time, Spaniards were there and French, and at that time was the French. And so what they do is go talk to the priest, and what that priest does, went to talk to the government at that time that took over Mexico at that time, and they went to get these people because they confessed to this priest. And these priests, they betrayed the people that went to talk to the priest about. So say like if you talked about some soldier and you tell the priest, that priest will tell the higher officer and they will come and arrest that person and will be killed by betraying someone. I think it's the government. I don't remember, but I know they were killed. So this is why they left that. They end up standing up for their rights, standing up for what they believe, standing up for their land, standing up for freedom. Everything they stand up for because they got sick and tired because of these priests. Again, it's happening today where these priests and the government, they had to come with an agreement that this time is yours, this time is ours, like religion and all that, and government. And that's what's happening today. These pastors or priests that are put in these churches are nothing but Freemasons, okay? They're not there for Father. They're not there to bring people to Father. They're there to destroy, to divide, and to bring chaos in the church. And that's not what Father is about. But again, it's going back in the 1800s. It's going back to the way it is. Well, it was the end of the 18 to the beginning of the 1900s. And I say it because my great grandma was with Francisco Villa, and so I know that it was in that time. She was born in 1899. She was born, and so she went through all that already with Francisco Villa, which they called him a rebel. Again, he was who was fighting for the poor. Of course, they paint him like the really mean rebel, which I believe my great nana, what she said, I believe her because he did fight for the poor. And she was the one that cooked for the whole group from Francisco Villa. In other words, Pancho Villa. And so she told us, well, I wasn't born, but she told some of my cousins, older cousins, and of course they told us. And my grandma, my nana, which is her daughter, told us the same thing. So, it, and that's what we're saying today. We're standing up for the rights for our country. It's the same way. And there was an agreement with the church and the government, and that in the 60s, they broke that agreement and they got control of it all the time. And the more they got control, the more it was hard for to break it. And now we're into that point that it needs to be done again. And you need to cut the string. And this is what's happening again with the religion and our government. There's also a fight there in the spiritual realm right there with the church, which is the religions, all different churches, with our government. And they broke the oath that they did in the 60s, I think. And now they, they rebuked, now they revoked it in the 18. When they fought, when Francisco fought for freedom, and you have Zapata, you have who's the other people? Gosh, I know them all, but all of them fought for a reason for land and freedom, and they did, like I said, they did an agreement, the church and the government at that time, and now they took over more and more. It's like taking the plaza away from each. Um, how can I put in the words so I won't get in trouble? Mm. I better not go to that point. But anyways, they just broke their agreement, and we're back to the same situation. And they're trying to fight for who has more power. And again, it's all about religion. It's all about government, the control, all that. The same old stuff. It's repeating itself. But I think enough is enough for us in our generation, in our time, that we need to stick up. It's it's overdue. I know in the 60s they had this kind of riot stuff in the 70s. I don't remember in the 80s because, of course, I was born those years and I didn't research much in the 80s, but in the 60s, 70s I did. And it seemed like every 10 years there's always chaos in our country, um, or maybe around the world. I don't know. But I know for sure in the 60s and the 70s they had a big old, big old thing. And when they had it here, they had it in Mexico, where all the students were also fighting against what they believed. And they go hide in people's homes. And of course, the soldiers went in without no permission. They just went in, like martial law. And it's repeating itself again. That's all it is. It's repeating itself again. What happened in the 60s and 70s. But Mexico was the worst because they went into their homes and take whoever, and of course they did what they did with them. Um, and it happened in Colombia, and it happened mostly in a lot of countries, I think, in those times. It happened in California. The riot, you know, I mean, if you research it, you'll find it. But it's happening itself. But see, we're more in the spiritual realm now. We're more spiritual, many of us. Even those that don't believe, You're still spiritual in some way. Father still speaks to your heart in some way. We just have to tune in with him and find it. But he's there and you don't know it. You just feel something. You're like, man, why do I feel this? Why? This and this and that. It's because Father is there and letting you know what's going on in your life. Or you just want to have a talk with you. But that's Father reaching out basically to your heart. That's how he speaks, is your heart. And always remember that. He speaks to your heart. So if you have a gut feeling, something is because it's coming from your heart. Father's telling you, heads up on something or, pray about something. But he always gives us warning. He always gives us peace. He always gives us our faith that we need to grow in stronger. He gives us a lot of things. We're the ones that don't tune in into him to find out what he's trying to tell us, what path to take, what to speak about, what to say to others when you're walking down the street or you're at a store or me being on YouTube. I mean, we just have to tune in with Father. And the only way is to knock at the door and let him in. That's all it is. Let him in. And you will see the difference in your life. And enough people don't believe it. Or people come against it. But it's true. Proof of that. And I know him very well. And it doesn't matter what people say, but I know. That's what matters, is what I know. And what I've been through, and when I've taken me out there, all the testimonies I gave, I know he's with me. He's protected me. He's guiding me to the light. And he's also lets me know who is who. And along through TV, through the internet, in person. It doesn't matter. He lets me know. And that's how Father works. He works in mysterious ways. But I'm not here to talk about Father. I have to get going. It's 2 hours and what already in 15 minutes. The show's here only an hour. It's almost 2 hours. Talking to my mic again. Oh my lord. Maybe I need to speak louder because my voice is too low. But yeah. Sorry, y'all. I need to. Nice. I think it's all started at the Council of 9 and 325 AD. Hmm. Cat's eyes. Rest well. Um. Yeah. I think it is getting late for me, at least. This week I have a busy week. Have a lot of work. Thank God it's going back to normal for me. But I have a lot of work and I'm blessed and I can't be more grateful, gosh, to my Father. He has given me so much and I'm so blessed to have it. Even though I don't have it, I'm still blessed. I'm blessed because I have him in my life. And, he always says he'll give you the riches. I already have my rich. I don't have to be rich on earth. I can't take it with me. But I have the riches in heaven. That is the most important to me, is what I will receive in heaven than on earth. Earth is just material. You can't take it with you. Money, you can't take it with you. You can buy stuff, but you can't take it with you. So my important is my spirit, my soul. And I'm blessed. I'm very blessed to have that. And I wish everybody had it, but I can't choose for you. You need to choose yourself. But honestly, I am blessed to have friends, and most of all, my Father of all famous. He is the one I glorified and give thanks and praise Him. And 'cause without Him, I wouldn't be talking at this moment. I probably wouldn't even be in this world at this moment. So I thank Him. I thank Him with all my heart because I'm still here. So, but anyways, I'm gonna head out. Don't forget to help my friend with her treatment. Her PayPal's in the description. Um, Again, I wish I could put her name out there, but she don't want to. She wants me not to say it, and I have to accept that. And but she has two children. Think about the children, the little boy and the little girl she has, and they're very young. The youngest, I think he's 4 now, and the oldest is 6, I think. And but they're very young, and of course they need their mom. We all need our moms, except the ones that lost their mom. They're in heaven. But if we have them on earth still, they need their mom. Especially these two angels, they need their mom, and she needs them. Like I said, I didn't know nothing about it until she told me she was preparing um, to set her children, you know, if something happens to her. And that's when she told me what was going on. But I felt it in my heart already. Something was wrong. But she told me, and I want to help her all as I can through my channel. Like I said, I never thought I was going to do this, but I'm doing it. Father only knows why. And I hope you all honestly support her and do whatever Father puts in your heart. Doesn't matter. I'm not telling you donate so much. Just whatever you, $1, $2. It doesn't matter. What's in your heart is what matters to give. That's all. And just remember, you're saving a life. You're saving a mother, and you're saving you're saving her for to be there for her children when they graduated or their birthday, whatever. Just remember that smile that you will that her mom will still see every day, every night, and the children seeing their mom as well. Think of that, and it will touch you, just like it has touched me for sure, and some other people that I know. And I was sure the best, and I'm here for you. My channel will always be here for you, amiga. Um, just I hope you give me a green light to let them know who you are, because many of us know you from Flat Earth. So just think about it. But anyways, I'm gonna head out, everyone. Thank you for coming. Even the one, thank you for putting the thumb down. I love you all. I really do with all my heart. Father loves you. That's what love is about. Um, just remember, protect your family, your friends, your children, I mean, and let your friends know the same thing. But many blessings to your home, to your family, to you, your neighbors, to every single person on this earth. Many blessings, and the Father will be with us in this midst of the storm. Don't lose hope, don't lose faith. Hold on to Him. Remember, He is there if we call upon His name. Father will always be there for us. Always remember that. Knock at the door. Doesn't hurt to reach out. But anyway, good night, everybody. Good morning. I don't know what time it is over there, wherever you all live. But anyways, thank you. Thank you for coming. And those that are going to see this, thank you as well. And those that were here lurking and that left, thank you. Thank you very much with all my heart. Love and peace, and hold on to the faith. I think I'm done. Uh, Thank you, Escape, Jason, me, Corey, Tuso, Tusote, my Mika Kim, who am I missing? Bass, Born Eraser, uh, some other girl came in, I forgot her name, another lady. But anyways, thank you all. If I didn't mention you, sorry. But take care, much love, much hugs. Dios lo bendiga, mucho amor y mucho